usually start one of these. Good morning. So this is something new. I haven't done one of these in a long time. So I thought, oh, look at that, you can tell. Hi, welcome to the channel. I thought I would start doing some vlogs. We'll give them a go anyway, just to, even if they're just like little update videos. Just something where you guys can leave me a comment and ask me a question or something along those lines. I've also don't understand where to have the zoom. That's too zoomed in because you can't see my head properly. I got a lot to learn. So yeah, recently it's been just too hot. Like, I've been sat in my office, in my office. I've been sat in my office and it has just been unbearable. It truly has been unbearable. So I just apologise that there's been a lack of videos, a lack of streams for this past couple of weeks. I just couldn't cope. Brightness. Yeah, I just simply couldn't cope. So now it's cooled down a bit. I want to get back on track. I have been, oh well, I mean, you guys know how bad I am at keeping a schedule. I feel like the problem, if I make a schedule, I will break it. So I kind of don't want to, in a way, don't want to make one. So that way I'm not breaking it. But I don't know. I'm going to try and stream 3 times a week. If I say that, because I have a passion for editing videos and stuff, so this is my issue. Oh god, can I quit my job? I'm sitting down again. I don't know how do people do this? I've been sort of thinking in my head of just like little goals that I've wanted to do for the past sort of 6 months. Only little goals. So by the end of this year, I really want to have, and I've said this so many times, a solid schedule. Something that I can go, right, you know, on a Wednesday, bosh, I'm going to be streaming at 9 o'clock or just something like that. I've also been trying my hardest to bulk up a bit. I've been trying now for a long time. And my biggest issue is food intake. I don't have much of an appetite. I can eat a meal, and that is it. Like, I really struggle to keep eating, and I think what I've got going now, the past couple of months I've been trying as hard as I possibly can, is to eat little and often, because I just don't have the stomach. So I've been trying to eat little and often. Have my main, and I've never had breakfast. That is one thing that I know is terrible. So I've started to try to have breakfast. I must admit, I haven't been doing it every day, but at least a couple of times a week, 3 times a week, I've been trying to eat. Even if it's something just like basic, like toast with some like peanut butter on it. It's just something, and it's like peanut butter, it's good for protein and all that. So it's just little things that I've been struggling with like that, but I'm trying. I am trying, and I just want to bulk up a bit. I don't want to be Superman, but I want to be a bit bigger, because it will help. Because I do a lot of lifting and for my job, it will help. It will help me. It will benefit me. Make my back stronger and everything. So it's less what's the word? Less chance of injuring myself. Being able to lift something a bit stronger. But yeah, we're getting there. We are getting there. But it's hard. Like, everything you see, or everything I see, is to do with losing weight. And I'm struggling to find anyone who can help me put on weight. If you've got any suggestions, I would love it. But yeah, I've been trying plenty of exercise, eating little and often, in regards of, I've basically eaten a lot more than I normally do, but in itty little bits. I think it's working. I'm up to 11 and a half, just under 11 and a half stone, I think I am. I don't know what that is in other country terminology. We use stone. That's what I learned as a kid. So it's, I don't know, I still feel like I'm kind of underweight in a way. But yeah, I just want to bulk up a bit. One thing I hate about myself and my forearms is my forearms are so skinny. I hate it. I don't know. It's been one of my personal pet peeves about myself. Hate the look of my forearms, and I especially notice it now because I've been aiming to get to bulk up, and it's obviously been so hot these past couple of weeks. I've been just in a t-shirt all the time, so I've been looking at my forearms all the time going, oh god. What else is new? So I've got, a lot of you know, I've got Jack living with me now, which is, it is great. It is so good, because I went through, Jack, if you don't know, I've known him since like nursery, so it was baby school. I think we were about 3 or 4 when we first met each other, and I'm now coming up 27, so we've known each other for forever basically. And when he moved out, so he moved in with his ex-partner, and they broke up, but for the however long they were, I think they were together for about a year or something. I hardly got to see him. So and I hardly got to game with him at all. So it was a real, I don't know, it was just dull. I felt really like, because I used to game with him like every day for everything, because we grew up together and we had the same consoles, we played the same games. It was amazing. He was like my main gaming buddy, and I felt like I really lost something when he moved out. So when he split up with his partner, he said, oh, have you got a place to stay? So I was like, yeah. So we've currently got, my office has turned into like this proper gaming room now. So where my desk is, he's behind me. I bought like it's like a picnic. Wow, it's like something you would have outside a caravan. So you could set up all your food and everything for a barbecue. So kind of like a trestle table, but it's a lot lighter. So he's sitting on that behind me with his rig. And I tell you what, it gets hot in that office with 2 PCs running. It's great because we play the same games together, and it's just so much fun. And I love the way I can just look over like that and see Jack. I think it's so cool. So cool. But I must admit, it has affected my streams and my videos, because I think we don't always play the same games together, and if he's playing one game and I'm playing another, and he's talking to a friend and I'm trying to sit there and record, and in the background you just hear this, oh, go left, no, he's on the right, watch out, and you think, oh god, this is going to be different. I haven't done one of these. Well, I did one, and I promised I was going to do more, and then my camera broke. I've had 2 GoPros in my life, and don't get me wrong, they were superb, like absolutely, like incredible bit of kit, but both of them have let me down. I don't know if it was, I think it was software, and I don't know, just programming ways, where they would freeze, and both of them the same issue. And I was absolutely gutted, because they were like 400 quid or something. So yeah, absolutely gutted that. So I have bought 2 action cams, but I haven't played about with them yet. So I think I would like to do some more extra camera angles at some point. But today's basically going to be like a practice, because I don't know about audio levels. I don't know anything. I'm going on this as a whim. So hopefully I'm going to try and do this as regular as possible. And yeah, let's have some fun. I'm going to be at work like 45 minutes early. I've been kind of down recently about work. I've been sort of really undermotivated. I think a big part of it is to do with I want to be streaming, or I want to be editing. Like I have my huge passion in life. I love editing. It's one of my favourite things to do. I don't know why. Really don't know why. It's just when I started it. I started playing around with it when I was at college, and I don't know, something just clicked, and I thought it was just I don't know. It just works. Squeaky clutch as well. That's on the to-do list this Saturday. But thank you. I get on a roll and I get on a bit of a streak, and then I think, oh, I've got to go to work now, because a lot of the time I try and get up. I get up early to take the dogs out, and then I come back, have some breakfast. Oh, can I beat the traffic? Yes. What was I saying? Motorbike man? God, that looked like Baron. I go through days where I'm like, oh, I'm not in the mood for editing, and then other days I go, right, and I bosh out 2 or 3 videos in like a couple of hours. And there's nothing more not demoralising. Well, you feel down when you think, oh, I'm loving what I'm doing right now, and now I've got to stop. And I think, oh, and I don't know, it just puts me in such a negative mood for that day of being at work. Thinking, I don't really want to be here. I want to be doing sort of my passion and what I don't know. I'm really envious of people who can do it as a career, because it's something that I feel like, given the opportunity, I really would work at it. I like, that's genuine. That's not me just saying that to the camera. That's me thinking I would love that as a career. I really, really would. Because it's kind of been going around my brain more this past sort of 6 months, thinking this is what I want to do, but I can't vouch leaving my own job. That's my issue. I don't know. It's going to be good for audio tests though. I'm going to try to do windows open, windows down, because I have no idea what it's going to be like. I bought a new mount as well, so I'm hoping I've sort of debating about positioning for the cameras. If you've got any ideas, so I would have like I would love to do the GoPro POV again, but yeah, as I said, it died on me, and I can't vouch spending another 400 quid to say it break again. Once I was just like, fair enough, I've been let down, and I was only let down, like, I had the device for ages, so it wasn't like it broke on day one, but I don't know, I've just now got a horrible feeling with them. I don't know. It was a shame, because I absolutely love my GoPros. I really did. I have to have the window open for a bit because I get so high. I'm just going to try my hardest at trying to just be there for streams, trying to make regular videos for YouTube. I'm going to concentrate more on streaming because I love hanging out with you guys. Oh, bollocks. They got roadworks. Oh, this is shite. So yeah, I'm gonna be, I have said this before, but I'm gonna focus more on the side of Twitch, because I think the experience to be able to sit there and talk to people then and there is fantastic. it's a lot more personal as well. You get to see the real me because I'm physically there. I actually watched a video unrelated to anything the other day about someone who was comparing YouTube and Twitch, and they said about how much more personal it is watching someone stream. And he said you can have someone sit there recording for a 10-minute video and put on a complete act, and then as soon as that camera goes off, they go back to being possibly a completely different person, even a boring person. That guy got a quad bike, nice. And I was agreeing with him. And he wasn't flat out saying that, but he was saying possibility of that. And I thought, you know what, you're right, because it's a lot harder to act on a stream. I mean, it still could happen, but to sit there for a couple of hours doing an act, there goes matey on his bike, would be exhausting. Or would to me, I couldn't do that for hours on end. I mean, don't get me wrong, I do try and be a bit more positive when I'm on camera, because who wants to see me sat there just being miserable for the stream? What's the point of that? The worst thing about this is I knew that there was roadworks on, but this is my default route to work. This is my go-to route. I'm curious about how the sound's going to be for this as well. I hope it's okay. Like, I can try and talk a bit louder. I'm hoping it's going to be okay now in the cabin, but I'm getting so warm in here. It's so warm. So I do hope the audio's okay with a slight window open. But let me know what you think about camera angles, because I don't know where I could go there, because I think start going any further over there is going to be less audible. And I don't know. I'm new to this. Let me know. I'm going to hook up my dash cam. If this works well, I will probably leave this here. Then I'll also hook up my dash cam and have that shooting out the window. So you'll have a couple of perspectives, swapping from here to there. So they've got lane closure, and someone's broken down. Looks a bit like a drug dealer, to be honest. Hoping the exposure's not too bad. This camera I've been using for my indoor recording, and again I went through a massive phase of Subaru not using it and just using my webcam. Yeah, just using my webcam. And then I had a real craving. There's a guy who I've been watching on YouTube for years, and I've watched him grow, and he surpasses like quality. In my perspective, his quality is superb in everything he does. He's called Gold Glove, and his stream quality and his videos is just flawless. And he years ago, he did do the occasional vlog, and I used to love them. And not long ago, he put up another vlog, and then I thought, you know what, I want to do a vlog. Like, I really, because I've been wanting to do them ever since I did that last car vlog. And it was just literally the fact that both my GoPros died, and I had no thought to try out this camera. So I did some research, found a mount that worked. Found a mount that worked. Bought some suction cup things because it didn't like. It's got like a suction cup, and you close the clamp. But it didn't like the texture of my dashboard. So I bought some like rubber pads that are sticky. So I stuck that to the dashboard and then the mount to that. Haha! So I'm hoping it works all right. I've been going through a bit of a sesh with Siege recently. With me, Jack, Trigger, one of Jack's friends, Paul. Us four mainly have been really getting back into Siege recently, and it's so much fun, so much fun. Because I do have a competitive streak in me, but I like to have, at the end of the day, I want to make sure I'm having fun. If it gets to a point where I'm taking it too seriously and it's too competitive for me and I have to win, then I don't like that. But this is it's sort of the best of both worlds at the moment, because there's like little personal goals there. We are trying to win, but if we're not winning, we're just making sure we're having fun, and it's just great. So we've been playing a lot of Siege recently. We were playing a lot of Dead by Daylight. I got into Dead by Daylight a bit, and there will be a few videos coming up on that. Because yeah, we had a lot of fun with that, especially with Hunt with Your Friends, or whatever it's called, where one of you is the killer and four of you are trying to escape. That's good fun. But not when Trigger plays the killer. Fucking terrifying when Trigger's doing it. We completed the Lost Legacy at last. That was superb. I really didn't think it was going to be as good as it was. Absolutely, they just blew it out of the water again. It's such a fanboy. I think even if it was the worst game ever, I'd still love it. I really would. Wait for all these cars to go past. Audio test! 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 What was I saying? I actually started playing a bit more of The Last of Us multiplayer, just on my own, about 2 days ago, which was great fun. Because I've met some amazing people through that series. I've been so supportive, and I've not had a chance to game with them yet, which is something I really want to do, because I've only ever played that game with one friend at a time. So to have a bit more communication going I think would be brilliant, and such a laugh. So that's another little goal of mine I want to do, is I want to play some more of The Last of Us. I want to play the story again. I just spat. I want to play the story again. I last time we started streaming it, we got about halfway through. Actually, this is something I wouldn't mind your opinion on. Because I'm going to go back to stream it again, do I carry on where we left off, or do I start it again? I don't know. We got to, if I'm right in thinking, I think I got to the point where we meet the brothers, where you climb up that building, you hop into a window, and you meet the two brothers, and I think I stopped there because Josh and Scoots were recently playing Skyrim. I've now got that itch as well to play Skyrim. I've downloaded a few mods, and I'm going to be a sneaky beaky archerman, because I want it to be original, and I don't think anyone else has ever played with a bow before, so I thought I'd try that out. I don't know if it's just me, like how my mind works, but I get into a game and I sesh it, and then I put it down, and then it just seems to get forgotten about, and then I pick it back up again and go, why did I stop playing this? This is amazing. Which is exactly how I felt on The Last of Us a couple of nights ago. I picked it up and I went, this feels great. because I'm so excited for the second one. Like, number one, the story. Oh my god. The story's going to be just immense. It really is. But it's the multiplayer I'm actually really looking forward to. Getting into the game early on, because I feel like I came to the game so late on. So I don't know. I just can't wait. I just can't wait. Something I'm really, really looking forward to. Sorting out my new clutch. Hopefully on this weekend as well, because as you can hear the squeak. It's my to-do list. I booked off this Saturday. So I work Tuesdays to Saturdays. Is my work week. So I have Sundays, Mondays off. But I booked off this Saturday because I'm going to go work with my dad in the morning and afternoon. Hopefully get this done as well. And yeah, just get some progress done. It's I don't get to spend enough time with my dad, so I'm going to try and make booking off Saturdays a regular thing, because he obviously works Monday to Friday and doesn't get a chance, because it's the last thing you want to do when you get home, because he's a mechanic. The last thing he wants to do when he gets home is then, you fix my car. I am so curious. I cannot wait to get home tonight and have a check for audio levels. I really hope it's okay, because this is something I want to do fairly regularly. I don't know how people do daily vlogs. But I was about to say they're the people who have interesting lives, but I've seen some of the daily vloggers. They don't seem to talk about anything. They just sort of mumble about, where's what I'm doing now. It's going. Pegs has abandoned her car in the middle of the road, in the middle of the parking. Cheers, Peggy. Oh, I've just stalled as well. Ta-da! I wish you all a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining me. If you made it to the end of this, I very much appreciated it. Oh, that was alright. That was an old Jag. I love this car. Much love, guys. Take care.